episode 2 of the Wrestling Podcast with Rob.
Steve.
We've got a few things to talk about today. It'll be more, we haven't got much time, so we'll have to just rush through some of these maybe, but we'll get to that.
Of course, last week we were going to do the ones to watch and we didn't get around to those, so they will be coming up later today. Exactly. We're not going to tease you this time, they are coming today.
But to kick everything off, Monday Night Raw. So, we've both seen Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, we've both seen the show.
Braun Strowman, eh?
Yeah.
Braun Strowman, oh my god. What a decision to put him through all that. Like, starting off, him getting fired by Kurt after telling his little bedtime story. Nice little story, how the Beast and the Machine got conquered by the monster, and then Kurt had to come out and fire him, which was kinda, in a way, a bit stupid considering last year Roman almost damn killed him, and what did he get? A nice title shot of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so with this, my three picks that I want to discuss with was number one is Braun Strowman. I felt like that nice hour dedicated to him.
Yeah, and
that was his hour.
And his story was done by the first hour, and it's weird, or it's rare you see that on Raw.
Yeah, it was like
So like normally he'd be doing stuff throughout the whole show. When he was dying after the first hour, he could go to the next town or whatever.
Oh no, that is, he is literally at this point a mega star. Honestly, I don't see how they view him any less anymore. I really hope this is their way of saying sorry, Braun, for last year when you pretty much got squashed to 105. But ever since that, he's actually he's just clicked. Honestly,
well, I don't think he's going to get squashed by 105 this time. I'm imagining Kane will take the pin.
Well, isn't that kind of his job in the first place to take the pin in that match? Yeah. The question is, it to be Braun or Brock?
I would say Brock.
So if Brock's going to win at Rumble?
Yeah, I would go for Brock, I think.
So yeah, with Braun, I love what they've done with him, honestly. With him, like taking out all the security guys, throwing them around like they're nothing, then going to smashing up Kurt's room.
Yeah, that was good.
Stephen, that's worth $12 million, Stephen.
God, that's worth $12 million.
Oh my God, Kurt's acting on point.
Kurt's a great actor.
God, where's his Academy Award?
And then he threw Michael Cole onto the security guys.
That's the most safest landing ever.
He got caught. I mean, well, he's not used to taking bumps.
Yeah.
So like, we'll throw you off and we'll have like 10 guys there to catch you.
Booker T sacrificed him.
Booker T pushed him down.
My God. So yeah,
which I kind of wish was the other way, so we didn't have to listen to Booker T. But
yeah. Another nice thing I found, on a personal level, second thing I want to talk about is the second upset in a row with Titus Worldwide. Love doing that.
Titus Worldwide.
Such a mark for them. I love how
I don't know what they're doing with them because
I think they're trying to make them seem a bit more credible, but I don't know if it's going to be short term. I don't know if it's going to be short term push or long term push.
Well, are they going to get a title shot?
I assume they're going to have to put them in the Royal Rumble match, surely.
Well, they'll be in the Rumble match, yeah.
No, I mean like the actual Raw Tag Team titles, because I think at the minute, I don't know if they'll do it.
There's too many teams. There's obviously you've got babyface champions, so which is why you're not sure about Titus Worldwide.
They could be doing like a second. Like, this could be like an Elimination Chamber feud, maybe.
Yeah, but then the way they're set up almost looks like they're doing a four-way.
Exactly what. So like the Balor Club and then
Gallows and Anderson, Jordan and Rollins,
and you got
the Bar and Titus Worldwide.
Yeah. Could be interesting. I don't know.
And it all like intertwines because then you have the Bar coming out in the main event.
Well, with Chamber being at Raw this year, could they not do another tag team chamber match? Although that first one was an absolute disaster. But
yeah, you'd hope.
You'd
expect they would.
You've got to fill up 2 more spots. So I think maybe the Revival, as long as they don't get the Ascension treatment on Monday.
Yeah, well they were on Raw this week, weren't they? I can't remember who they beat.
They beat.
Did they beat Extra Talent?
Aaron Solo.
Yeah, they beat Extra Talent. I thought it was the Bar, but no.
Mr. Bailey.
They beat Extra Talented, who are a great tag team.
Yeah, not to understand what they do on the indie scene. As you've probably watched a few of their matches.
Yeah, they had a bit of a run in progress, and they're in the UK a lot last year.
So, yeah, with them, the Revival cut a promo on all the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
People say how bad it was. Talking about how they're professional wrestlers, not sports entertainers, which is really making me worried for them on Monday.
It basically means all the legends are going to be up on Monday.
That's going to be awkward.
Or what tag teams? Probably the APA. They're probably going to get beaten up by the APA.
JBR's going to come back, give them a clothesline from hell.
I definitely see that happening.
Oh God, please don't. I actually really loved the Revival.
It's fantastic.
I'm really worried for them. I can't stop thinking about that possibility, honestly, with Raw 25, which we'll be getting to later.
Yeah.
So that's the 2 out of 3 points I want to make. The third point is Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Little thing they've got going on.
It was a good match. Nice surprise to see the curb stomp coming back. Although they didn't call it that.
I think they called it as old move. I can't remember it was Blackout or something.
The Blackout, which is what it was called in NXT.
Yeah. So this is giving it a name that actually's been used before. Not like a weird new name all of a sudden.
I don't know. It's a weird situation because they didn't even react to it that much. Only Corey Graves reacted to it.
I know. I didn't. So they didn't sell it well. From anything, the fans, the commentary. Just
they didn't go like, he did this move. He hasn't done this move in over 2 years.
So you can imagine JR. My God, he'd lay him out with the curb stomp. The curb stomp is back. Oh my God, he may just give his whole family concussions.
Well, they wouldn't say that.
Well, JR,
he definitely wouldn't mention concussions on WWE.
That's me getting excited. We get very excited. I get excited about that sort of stuff. It's nice to see the curb stomp back. It probably means I've managed to find a way of.
It did look different. It looked different when he did it, so I don't know how they've managed to tweak it.
The only person I think that actually sold that in the entire thing was Finn Balor, and he sold that like an absolute champ.
Yeah, well, he's great, so.
I think Finn's lost his smile, Stephen. Hashtag Shawn Michaels.
I don't think he has if you watch Raw. He's constantly smiling.
No, I mean, after the curb stomp, it was almost like that. Like, almost sense of like.
Maybe.
Do you think I can lead into a heel turn for Finn Balor? Because I can only see it going one way for them. It has to be either him turning heel or them turning face.
Well, they basically already have turned face, haven't they?
I think after WrestleMania.
I think you could argue that Gallows and Anderson are already faces.
Yeah. I'm trying to work out what are we doing at Mania? Are they doing them versus Miz Taraj? And Miz versus Balor for the IC title is what I would go for, but in terms of using them as well, maybe just throwing them as in the corner.
I don't know. It's a weird one. Obviously, we'll know more about that soon.
Yeah. No, that's obviously not we're knowing about that till then. Before we know, it could be just the whole thing set up, the Rumble, gang warfare.
Well, you don't know how long they're doing with this fun.
I hope they keep it for a while because I really love the idea of them and they're actually working so far.
They're great. They're great and it's working fantastic.
So yeah, that was my 3 points. Braun Strowman, Titus Worldwide, and Finn Balor, Seth Rollins. Your 3 points for this week? If you got any?
I wasn't told to have 3 points, so I was leaving them all to you, I thought.
Well, just anything to add, really. You got anything to add from what I haven't mentioned?
Nothing comes to mind.
No.
The tease of Paige wrestling, how she comes out in her gear in the middle, and then they go accompanied by Paige, and they're just trying to tease that she's not
every fan and just think.
Yeah, they're trying to work. They were trying to work with fans with that one. I thought.
I actually haven't been believing now. I was like, I'm watching Raw, and then you see,
And then Sonya, and then in that match, Sonya Deville beating Sasha, I think.
Yeah, her theme hit, and then she came out front and centre, mind you. Everyone them two quite far back.
Well, even if she's not wrestling, she's still there.
I know, but even still, it's like almost a big sell. Like, it was like but it seemed like because she came out of her attire and everything, it all just looked like it was her coming out one-on-one action, and it was like.
Yeah.
I would being say accompanied by Mandy Rose and Paige.
I would say they intentionally did that to work the fans.
I know, to be honest. Got me, which is, So that's our Raw thoughts for this week, same as always. I guess the only thing we have for SmackDown is maybe Bobby Roode, US champ.
Yeah.
Not really going on with SmackDown.
They really rushed the end of that tournament, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because just a couple of days ago we thought it was going to the Rumble.
I know, they would have done good as well, honestly, but no.
So I don't know what plans they have.
They couldn't even keep it till next week. They had to rush it this week.
Well, you don't know what plans they're doing. I also am a bit surprised that Bobby Roode won. I thought Jinder was going to win.
I know. I think everyone did.
Yeah.
Which makes you question what's going to be happening with him then.
What, Jinder?
Oh, I just thought of it, but it depends on where they send EC3.
Oh.
Bobby Roode versus EC3 at WrestleMania for the United States title. Book it, Vince.
Maybe. I mean, we don't know.
Or Lashley. If they bring him back and put him on SmackDown.
I think Lashley will be on Raw.
Lashley versus Roode.
Lashley will be on Raw, so I think they want to do that Lesnar match.
Yeah. But that depends if Raw wins the title, though, surely. Because unless Lashley comes back and wins the Rumble, which is not going to happen, but could it actually? It could. Thinking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, that's on Raw and SmackDown for this week. We don't really want to cover it too often because everyone else covers that sort of stuff. So what else are we going to add?
Yeah, we just pick up 1 or 2 points and then.
So yeah, as we were going to cover last week, we ran out of time to do so, was the ones to watch out for 2018. Yeah. It's mainly, from what we've gathered, it's mainly NXT picks.
I think yours are all NXT, and I've picked one from the indie scene, purely sentimental reasons.
Yeah.
But he's good. I won't spoil it now. But
Okay.
That's probably going to be my last one, to be honest.
So these are guys and gals who we think are going to make an impact on NXT. Doesn't have to be a big impact, just an impact that'll, in general.
We've tried to go for different people, although I think we would both agree with each other's lists, and there is one person who we've got on both. So I think we should start with him.
Yeah. Well, we've gone for Marcel Barthel.
Marcel Bartel, I think.
Marcel Barthel. Yeah, anyway, that can even change.
The former Axel Dieter Jr. on the indie scene for WXW and Progress, member of Ring Camp.
Yeah, Ring Camp. Yeah. Love that theme. Just gonna put that out
there.
So we're both. I've chosen him because I think he's gonna really set up in terms of he's probably gonna get a nice sort of ring general, maybe the Christopher Daniels-esque sort of push maybe.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna. I hope they're gonna do something Ring Camp-esque with him. So I think they even use.
It seems like they have done.
I swear they're using his theme on the
NXT live event.
Yeah,
they have. Yeah, I've heard that.
So I assume they're going to do something like that. That's not really copyright.
Well, it could all change before he's on TV. Hopefully, it won't be too long until he's on TV because he's really good.
Yeah, he's a really good talent. I feel like he could really stand out. Where he'll go, I think maybe he'll probably debut, maybe post Brooklyn 4, maybe. But that's all here and there, right?
Depends how much they're going to push it from the bat.
Yeah.
Because you've seen some indie guys who have come in and been massive stars straight away, and then you've got people like Leo Rush who have just been on the bottom for a little while, and you see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, my picks.
Do you want to go for your list now then?
Yeah, my 4 because we just covered one each.
You go one at a time, and we'll break them down a bit.
I've gone for Bianca Belair.
Very good talent.
She stood out during the Mae Young Classic. I really thought someone like a Candice LeRae was going to really grab my attention. But when it was all said and done, Candice LeRae, Mercedes Martinez. So people like them, I really thought they were all going to be ones that grabbed my attention. But no, the one that actually really stood out for me was Bianca Belair. I didn't honestly expect that. I didn't
for sure.
It was a nice surprise. She has star qualities in her.
Absolutely. Her character is great. She's
got a character which is good.
Yeah, she went for that 450 in the match with Kyrie, and
one thing she's got is the hair. That is going to be a seller. That's going to be a seller.
And if you
couldn't market that though.
The sound the hair whip makes and the reaction it gets whenever she does the reaction it gets from the crowd when she does that spot.
She's going to be a star booked, right?
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Another pick I've done is Montez Ford.
Straight from Bianca to Montez Ford.
Yeah.
If you know, you
he has got charisma and spades, and I really think
he's very
tag team star, single star, he'll do great. I'd like to see him stay as a tag team star. Like Angelo Dawkins.
They're really good as a tag team. He's got great charisma.
But if they ever decide to make him a single star, I think he'll thrive. He's got charisma, which definitely he'll even work on the main roster.
Yeah,
because he's a
very charismatic guy.
Yeah. My next pick is Christopher Dijak, otherwise known on the Indies as Donovan Dijak.
Are we going with Christopher? Is that what they're calling him now?
That's what they're calling him on the
on the live events.
Yeah, on the live events. That's his real name. That's what I've gone by.
Yeah, that's his real name.
He's a talent. He's a talent. I was going to say he's a star waiting to happen.
For sure.
He's a I don't know, is he 6'3", 6'4", something? He's if not bigger.
I think he's bigger.
If not bigger.
I was thinking more 6'5". He's a
6'5", yeah.
very big guy.
Quite.
And he can move.
Exactly. I think he's someone big. Not even if not on NXT, on the main roster.
Yeah, I think it could be. I think he'll be successful on both.
He's someone I think Vince will love.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, you'd imagine he would.
My final pick. Candice LeRae. I love Candice LeRae.
I mean, she's already established, but obviously she's just signed this week, so. And I don't think it'll be long before she's on TV.
Yeah, well, I really want to see her do a thing with Johnny. Like, I even have this pitch thing for Philadelphia. They can, I know they haven't done it on the tapings, but they can easily do a backstage segment. They can film at any point and add that on. I'd love to see her be in the corner of Johnny, either they announce it on Twitter or something, but have her come out with Johnny, he get the big victory, and then as they're celebrating, Ciampa comes out and just straight up murders him. Just up murders him. Like, you see kind of like, what? You can even do a thing where he even kicks her, but they'll probably never do that. But
no,
I guess NXT they do independent stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'd have to Ciampa just murder him, set that up for the NXT title. You've got a built-in feud. You don't have to worry about any, because you look at Almas. Who's his lad? Who would his big New Orleans feud be against? Honestly, I think the only
I mean, Gargano. The only thing it would be that Gargano's not winning the title.
I think.
I would say it's very unlikely.
I really think he will. I think he's got stuff behind him. He's got a Sami Zayn thing. Ciampa will play the role of Kevin Owens and that sort of thing. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens 2.0. I see Ciampa just absolutely murder him at New Orleans. It'll be a sort of thing, and then Gargano will play the underdog. He'll go, I can't give me the best shot, and he'll just destroy him to win. Yeah. I think Ciampa will be champ post New Orleans after being Gargano. They can maybe do a rematch at Brooklyn 4, but yeah, Candice LeRae after that.
The thing with her is her best work is when she's working with guys, and she's not going to be allowed to do that. She's great at selling when she.
Well, I think
and she can still sell when she's quite small.
I hope this is not taken the wrong way, but I think she'll work best because that sort of thing with Shayna and Ember, because they're like more of the physically built women.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to come off as sounding really mean, but I'm just saying in terms of physique.
The size difference is a real thing though. Like the smaller ones, when they have them selling for the bigger ones, it really works well. Yeah. See that on NXT last week with Dakota Kai and Shayna. Yeah. That worked really well. That was fantastic. Yeah. Because Dakota Kai's great, but she was selling for Shayna.
Yeah. So yeah, Candice LeRae, I think she can be a really big impact in NXT, depending on how they book her. I think start with Johnny Gargano, work your way up. Maybe towards the end of 2018, they can push her for a title.
Well, I definitely think
she'll get the title. I think it's Brooklyn she can get a title match.
She'll definitely get the title.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, your picks.
Right. So my first pick is Martel Bartel. We've already gone through that. My second pick is Dakota Kai. I think we saw her on NXT last week. She's charismatic. She's almost got this Bailey in NXT connection with the crowd.
Yeah.
And she does the whole team kick thing.
Yeah.
That when she was on the Indies as Evie. I think she's just got that connection, and she's a great wrestler, and when she's on TV more, she's really going to be a better show than that. I think she showed that on the Mae Young Classic as well. My next pick is also a Mae Young Classic competitor. It's Zayda, or Julia Ho as she's known from her MMA days. She's actually got a really interesting story. I've got it on here. So she was a wrestling fan as a kid. But she grew up in Taiwan or whatever, so there wasn't wrestling there. So she learned jiu-jitsu because it was the closest thing to wrestling.
Yeah.
And then she didn't know the difference between amateur and professional wrestling, so she started that. And then that took her to MMA. So she had a couple of MMA fights.
She's got a nice little repertoire.
Yeah, for sure. So she did that, and then got into MMA like that, and then the MMA is what brought her to WWE, which is what she originally wanted to do. So I think that's a very nice story.
Nice little circle there.
Yeah. And she's done a bit of everything. She's done modelling, she's done singing, she's done ring card girls.
She's definitely
done. She's a jack of all trades, but she's really good. And I think if you see her in the Mae Young Classic, her character, I think she has a good connection. She's a good underdog babyface. She's got a good look. Everything I hear about her in the Performance Center and on the live events is positive. It seems like she's getting better every day. So I think when she's on TV and then maybe later this year, she's going to make an impact.
Yeah.
My next pick is someone who was on NXT TV and a former NXT Tag Team Champion, but he hasn't been on TV in a while. That's Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
I always thought he was really underrated when he was...
the guy. I love the guy. Honestly, I really feel like he's got something to him. I can't even I think he's got it. And
that's the best way to describe it. He's got it, whatever it is.
It's like he has went from a tag team guy to like get really good reviews on the main, like as a singles main eventer.
Yeah. When he's main eventing these NXT live events against all the top guys in NXT, he's getting great reviews.
I still stand by my opinion that they should make a secondary title for NXT so guys like Buddy Murphy can really stand out.
And then you get more guys on TV as well for that
Exactly, title. And it's like the fact that NXT does 45 to 55 minute shows when they can easily do an hour and a half. Honestly,
they can do
they have to make it 2 or 3 hours like Raw, but they can easily make an hour and a half, like a 90-minute show. Yeah. They do it sometimes anyway. So
the one a couple of weeks ago was that overran, I think, with the Pete Dunne Tyler Bate match, and that one went like an hour and a quarter.
Exactly. So I don't see why they can't do an hour and a half weekly shows. Honestly, they have enough talent there. They have. I honestly, I believe they actually have almost as more than a single Raw SmackDown show.
Well, if you include everyone at the Performance Center, it's way more. But
they should,
when you look at the people who are ready for TV,
you seriously I don't see why they can't have a main title, a secondary title, tag title, women's title. It's I don't know if you'd call it television title, a network title.
Yeah. Well, you could argue the UK title has been that position, but they're only there every now and then, and you're very limited as who can.
The UK title is that sort of title that can like float in and out, like when you know.
Yeah, and they has, and it's done well, but there should definitely be something else for the Buddy Murphys, for the Leo Rush, for the Christopher Dijaks.
Exactly.
And for like Martel Bartel as well.
It isn't going to slow down anytime soon in terms of the main event. The indie guys are going to come in and like the Shinsuke's and the Kevin Owens and Joe's. They're going to take over that title for a while.
If you look at the men's roster on the NXT TV show, they're pretty much all main eventers.
Exactly.
There isn't many undercard guys.
They need that one for developmental guys, not just so they can get exposure, but also they can learn how to be a champion, how to go around to interviews. It can be really good for them. There's a lot you can take with that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
My last pick is from the indie scene. Bit of a sentimental pick, I said earlier, because he is from the same hometown as us.
Yeah.
We've seen him at the indies a few times. It's Kip Sabian. Last year he really started to make a name in the UK.
Yeah.
Wrestling for Southside, Lucha Forever, which is now no longer running. And he recently made his Progress debut just last week at one of their dome shows against Pastor William Weaver, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I think if he gets into like the main Progress shows within the next few months, as they're really bringing a lot of new guys through now, I think he'll really become a star in the UK scene this year.
Would you consider calling him like a new Shane Strickland? Sort of do like a new character, it's something that gets quite into the indie scene.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get the comparison to Shane Strickland because he's one of a number of guys on the indie scene.
Yeah.
And Kip Sabian's got more than just that. He's a great high flyer. He's a cruiserweight.
Anyone you compare him to in the indie scene at the minute? Or just in general compare him?
I don't know, because he's very charismatic as well. He's a great talker. He can work heel or babyface. We've seen him work both. So I think this year he's going to really stand out in Progress, mainly if he's in the National Progression Series this year.
So
that does it for the ones to watch.
Yep.
So news.
Go on the news.
Let's go on to the news now. If you want to start off.
Recently news has come about with
It's not been a great week for news, has it?
No, especially with day of week. Not a good week at all. Honestly, there's so much like bad news after another and after another.
And this first one in particular has been very unfortunate this week, hasn't it?
I remember looking on Twitter.
Yeah.
Seeing just a tweet.
It was a report. It originally came from a report from Mike Johnson, PW Insider, that Paige had been told to retire.
I hate it. I feel so bad for her. Honestly, she's
25.
25, man. There's rookies that are older than that, and it's like, that's not a joke. I'm like, really feel bad for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
And everything.
What a tremendously hard worker though.
Yeah, she.
Such a young age as well.
And everything she's like had to go through the last year.
Jesus, honestly. The fact that her, I'm just gonna say her appearance at the time when she first arrived at WWE, like the whole the pale and the black hair, black attire.
It really stood out, and when she debuted, it was really a time of. It was like the beginning of the end of. Would you consider the beginning of the end 2014? I think when she came into NXT,
because AJ Lee was starting to take over more. She was like,
yeah, but she was the only one on the main roster at that point. And then it was still full of like the Bellas and.
Well, the Bellas, but obviously back then there was still like.
Yeah, and there was like.
Well, Bree's always been bad. Nikki's improved, in my opinion. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Right, anyway, back to Paige.
Yeah, I think, but even when she debuted in NXT, you could see that.
Yeah.
She was like completely different, and
I really gravitated to her. And then when I found out she was from Norwich, that really even got to me even further. I was like, wait, there was someone from Norwich who's in the WWE. I was like, what?
I saw her wrestling on indie shows when she must have been like 15.
Because I imagine, I get that feel about Paige because I've lived in Norfolk for pretty much my entire life, but I had the same feel like Neville. Like from being Newcastle, from where I'm from, I'm like, that guy's a guy from where I'm from, doing this big, anyone could do it now. Yeah. Now I imagine that would be the same for you for Paige, especially because,
Oh, I mean, I knew who Paige was years before she was in the WWE, because I'd been to their indie shows, I'd seen her.
Even so
I've seen Paige wrestle in front of 20 people in my hometown.
But I'm not gonna lie, I did not like her run before she left. Like that injury and just her run with Charlotte and stuff like that. I wasn't really a huge fan.
It seemed like around that time she wasn't as motivated.
Yeah, but when because motivation can really affect in ring work, even
Yeah, you can look at Nakamura.
And then when she came back, she came out with house on fire. She just like she seemed really motivated, really eager to go.
And it really seemed like.
Her promos and in-ring work definitely stood out. And
the promos really were great. She's a really great talker, only held back by the accent.
Yeah, we can understand that, but.
Well, Neville as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks for Norfolk and Newcastle.
Yeah. But I hope she's feeling okay. I hope what she does. I really hope they keep her in the company in some capacity.
They absolutely will, I think.
Yeah.
Because she's still marketable.
I'd love to see her as a coach and performance.
Coach, commentator. People have said GM for the UK show. Which is like anything. It's like when Corey Graves retired, and it's like you have to give it a little while to see what falls into his lap.
Yeah. I could definitely see her welcome Sarah Del Rey in performance.
Yeah.
Like
and the situation really is like. It's like the opposite of the Daniel Bryan situation. Obviously, it's a different injury, but she was told by her doctor not that she shouldn't wrestle. But WWE cleared her. So it's like when you got Daniel Bryan, WWE won't let wrestle, but the doctor cleared him. It's like the complete opposite. And WWE probably shouldn't have cleared her. And the spot that injured her was like a dumb spot. To be honest, for anyone to be taken, let alone someone with neck injuries, like just. I'll turn around and you kick me in the back. It's not a very good spot for anyone.
I think the only thing that's going in terms of that can deny this whole retirement thing is weirdly when they said that she was at the Rumble, but that's all she's doing.
That's all they've said. I think I would.
The fact that I don't actually mention anything yet is they're probably going through quadruple checks.
I would imagine she's definitely getting more tests.
I feel we can't say for definite she's retired because that's.
No, you can't say that for definite right now.
But it looks that way from reports and stuff like that. So that's all we're going to go on with. We can't say, oh, well, it's official news.
Obviously, you can't say for definite until
it's not official.
Until she said or until
Paige or WWE speaks up and says, okay, this is the scenario. This is the situation. She's retired now.
Although it definitely looks like it's heading that way though. People have. Yeah. Dave Knott has confirmed it. Mike Johnson reported it. Yeah. She's posted stuff on Instagram that looks very symbolic.
All that's left is the actual confirmation day with Paige, and that's it. But
I think
it's pretty much 99% now.
Yeah, it looks like that, and it's very sad.
Yeah. Speaking on to other bad news.
Bad news for the company. This one definitely. Although they've done their best to ignore it. No, that's great.
Okay, I was going to say for the main event, but okay. Yeah, rather than a red card. But if this is true, it's stupid. If it is true, it is stupid on Roman's part.
It's a weird situation though, because WWE, we should explain, Roman Reigns has basically been listed by a doctor who's got in trouble for selling steroids, basically.
Yeah, I know.
That's the basic.
I know his last name. I can't remember his first name. It was like Rodriguez. That's the name I gathered from. It's Dr. Rodriguez.
I didn't catch his name.
But yeah, he's basically name dropped him and surprisingly Mark Wahlberg. But that's
Mark Wahlberg was both.
He's name dropped Mark Wahlberg as well. So it's not like he just came out and said it's Roman.
No, he's not.
Yeah. So he's named a few guys. He's named a few people.
I haven't seen the whole list. I'm sure there's some other athletes on there as well.
So yeah, he's
WWE have done their best to ignore this, haven't they? They haven't.
Yeah, they're trying their hardest to cover it up. But
they haven't done a statement.
It is going to blow up. If it hasn't already, it's going to blow up.
Well, it hasn't already. But the fact is, the logic from WWE not mentioning it is, if they do a statement, there's a lot more people seeing it than just this doctor posting it and a few people.
If it turns out to be true, so goddamn stupid for Roman, man. He's got.
Well, I would imagine.
It's just one more step to. It's just the thing with the drug test and now and everything else.
The drug test he failed before wasn't for steroids, though, was it? It
doesn't matter. It's that perception of it all.
Yeah.
It's that he failed. Drug test now. It's like this and this and that. And I think was he also arrested years ago or something? But
he was arrested when he was in FCW.
Yeah. It's not going to go off him. You think it's got to be a role model for the company? I don't know how long ago this whole drug thing was, time frame for it, but
yeah,
it would have been.
That's the thing. You don't know when he allegedly bought the drugs.
Yeah. So yeah, as a thing, it's alleged. So
yeah, we still don't know a whole lot about this.
Yeah, so
it could just be the doctor making it up for to try and.
If there's any new developments, obviously we'll talk about it.
We'll try and give you an update next week. I'm sure we're not going to be the first people to see that.
We're not going to be because we'll obviously we're going to get weekly to film it, so people probably news as soon as it happens.
You'll see, but we will mention it next week.
We'll give our little views on it. So
right.
From one family member to another, Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Got arrested for a DUI. Over during the night. Released the same day. So yeah. By looks of it, I can see them punishing him at the Rumble, which I don't want because Jimmy Uso's done nothing wrong. I think you're punishing him. You mean you're punishing Jimmy Uso, which is like. Considering he's their Iron Man apparently, because it is on the schedule. So.
I think the company likes Jimmy Uso a lot.
I think they'll probably let it slide. I think maybe they'll. I don't know. They'll find some way of punishing them without dropping the titles.
Lots of people have been arrested for DUIs in the WWE over the last however many years without really seeing too many consequences.
Yes, nothing to really go about by that. It's quite small news. It's just like one thing I gathered from today, about an hour ago, is that for Raw 25. Kevin Nash is not going to be there, apparently. He's getting a knee operation, or just come from a knee operation, or something about a knee operation.
He has had a knee operation recently.
Yeah, but he's not going to be on the show.
I remember him posting on Twitter about that not so long ago.
Yeah, so he's not going to be on Raw 25 at the moment. Whether he does a surprise appearance upon that is...
I mean, it's not that big of a deal because they've got so many people on Raw 25.
Jesus.
It's a
I don't know, get how they're filming this, or I know they're doing a 2 hour off, like TV. There's 3 hour show, but a 5 hour in total.
Is it?
Yeah, they're doing like 2 hours off, like almost
right.
like a post or pre.
Well, that'll probably be in the Manhattan Centre while the Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's probably be sort of thing like when they release the DVD for it, it'll probably be on there 5 hours, but yeah. But
Or a network special.
Yeah,
because I know they're doing dark matches in the Brooklyn or in the Barclays Centre when the Manhattan Centre stuff's going on.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I thought they just show the Manhattan stuff on the screen. But
yeah. So since we know what we're talking about, might as well talk about the Raw 25.
Raw 25 is coming up this week.
So yeah, 25th anniversary of Raw, longest episodic run on television of television history.
As they like to tell you.
Yes, nice long title. Always like Tay Long will like just say the longest running Raw episodic in history, Raw episodic history, episodic history.
Yeah.
Or however it went. God. Yeah. So it's gonna be an interesting show in terms of booking. It's like almost like a bigger extension of the Raw 1000. I'm very worried how some guys are going to get treated. Like, I'm even questioning, is the current roster even going to be used that often? With the amount of appearances they're doing, I don't think there's going to be that much going on for the current roster.
I don't think, not all the legends are going to be doing stuff though.
I think the only things that I think the current roster will do are probably the main storylines. I think they'll probably, undercard they probably won't bother doing, focus on. There won't be Titus Worldwide and stuff like that. It'll be
a lot of the legends, they're not going to be doing stuff. They'll probably just walk out, stand on the stage, and then wave and then go. I would say. Yeah, like the WrestleMania when they do the Hall of Fame, it would be like that. And when they did the old school Raw before, when they just they'll
probably handpick a few guys.
Some guys will do angles, I'm sure.
One thing that has almost been confirmed, I believe, is Undertaker's doing Manhattan Center. When Cena's doing Brooklyn.
Is Cena doing Brooklyn?
Yeah, Cena's doing Brooklyn, Taker's doing Manhattan Center.
That's interesting, that is.
Wrestle Talk, I believe, actually had a little idea. No, was it Wrestle Talk or was it someone else?
No.
Someone had an idea, I can't remember where I got it from, that they could do a thing like where Taker announces he's, he talked about Cena at the Manhattan Center and then goes all the way to Brooklyn. Goes to Brooklyn to then confront Cena at the very end of the show.
They could, yeah. Or they could do like a live link between the two.
It's pretty much all now but confirmed he's come back for one more match. Obviously.
It looks like that's what the match is.
And if they're doing that, I'd rather have it be against Cena than someone else. I know people complain and saying, "Oh, what does it do for either guy?" But it's like, it's gonna be as long as he announces it's his final match. I'm completely fine with it.
You know what you're getting from those two as well.
Yeah, you know what you're getting. It's probably going to be a safe 3.5
I mean, you know what an Undertaker match consists of. You know what a Cena match consists of.
Personally, I'm all for it. I'm actually all for it, honestly, because I feel like it can be. People are saying that ending from WrestleMania 33 was like a perfect ending for him.
It was.
It's the match before it, though. It just didn't help it, in my opinion. It was such a cringy match. I couldn't. All the slot botches and stuff like that. Plus, there were reports saying Taker's feeling better than ever, which is obviously not true, but in terms of better than the last few years, I can believe. But
yeah,
if he's feeling like at least close to his older self, then sure, give one last big performance. Actually announce it so that you know for definite you can actually go. Okay, he says it's his final match. They build it as his final match. I even called it the last ride. Undertaker's last ride. Him versus Cena. He gets the win over Cena. Cena shakes his hand. Taker celebrates.
Do you think he'll get the win?
Well, why would Cena win? What's the point of having Cena win? Unless you want to go, okay, here's the final nail on the coffin.
So Undertaker can go out on his back. I think Undertaker wants to go out on his back.
I guess he could, yeah, because he can go like, I want to stand up at the top.
But then, they should have done it last year because that really
in my opinion, I think I had the
Cena.
Yeah.
He's already a big star, so you're not really getting much from.
I had the idea of
being Undertaker.
Go back to WrestleMania 29 when he faced Punk, Cena versus Rock. At that point, I thought WrestleMania 30 is the absolute perfect setup for them. Cena coming off the big title win, Taker coming off with a streak, connect, boom, WrestleMania 30 set up instantly. But they went with Brock Lesnar and Cena went with Bray Wyatt.
The same Brock Lesnar who lost to Triple H at WrestleMania 29.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the WrestleMania 30 matches.
But
I would have had. To be honest, you've taken them 4 guys. Take a Cena, Wyatt, Lesnar. You could have easily done Wyatt versus Lesnar. I think they even did a little bit in that in the Rumble match, wasn't it? You came out had a little thing with the Wyatt family. Or was that
Yes.
2015?
Either
way, they could have done a Wyatt family versus Lesnar. You know, keep that going. It wouldn't have done anything different with Brock. The company would have stayed the same. So yeah, they could have done Wyatt versus Lesnar, give him better exposure. If Wyatt was going to lose anyway, he may as well lost to Brock Lesnar. Yeah, Cena versus Taker could have been a really good match. Cena could have turned heel that night, which, you know, or just win anyway, or lose, or whatever. Just
you can forget the heel turn now.
yeah. So all 25 is going to be an interesting show. I don't know if they're doing like an hour and then 2 hours, or they're going to do a little bit here, a little bit there, and then all add up to an hour.
What I've heard, it's an hour at the Manhattan Centre and then 2 hours in Brooklyn at the Barclays Centre. That's what I've heard. And the Manhattan Centre will have most of the legends.
So,